Okay, we are back with tutorial 4, and we're going to be looking at 4.3 print setup. Now, a lot of this I've already gone over, but I want to stress to you that you've really got to experiment with setting up your plotter page sizes, as I showed you the custom size. You've specific for your plotter and the kind of paper media you're using. Once you set it up, document it carefully, maintain that, stick to it, because you'll find that trying new things at the last minute, you may not have enough time. So try and develop it early on to have a surefire method of being able to output your prints easily. So let's go into page setup again. Here we looked over this tab. Go into the we looked at it earlier. You notice here you can also set grid lines to print. These kind of obvious things. And here you can predefine the page size, custom size. I've experimented with that. Size to fit drawing contents. Okay, now these are tricky, and I suggest you change these values carefully. If you do, like I'll always say, make sure you have a backup before you do it, a backup of your file. I have not gotten into defining scales. If you're doing something architectural that you have to have a scale drawing, you certainly can change that on predefined scales or a custom one. And some page properties. Again, Visio, as you see here, it says page 1. You can have multiple pages, so you can set properties for each page here. Layout and routing. I rarely change anything here. I haven't run into that yet. You may know more about that than I do. And shadows. Again, I don't have much use for that, but certainly you can look into that if you like. So I cancel out. Now, if you go into a print preview mode, now this is going to interact with the printer. Of course, I have nothing to show here, except that I wanted to show you some of the other things you can do. You can advance to these different settings. You can jump straight into setup, very much like any other application. Okay. So these are all the different views you can take a look at. I'm going to close it inside of page setup. Again, once you get something that works, stick to it. Set up a custom page size for your plotter. Set up your your drawing size to match that page size, and you should be good to go. Okay, that's it for tutorial 4. In the next tutorial, tutorial 6, we'll actually start building our diagram using this page layout and the work we did in tutorial 3 in building the stencil set.